It's a weeknight and we need to get something on the table quick. The best way to do that is in the Instant Pot. Today, we're going to make a simple spaghetti dinner using our electric pressure cooker. It's going to have Italian sausage, it's going to have mushrooms, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So join me as we make Instant Pot spaghetti dinner. Okay, so we have our Instant Pot here, and we're going to go ahead and take the lid off, and we are going to put it on saute and just let it heat up a little bit, and then we'll start cooking. Okay, we got a little bit of olive oil in here. It's nice and hot. We're going to put our Italian sausage in here, and we're going to cook it off. Ooh. And we want to cook this until it's like 80 or 90% done. So our sausage is looking pretty good. I didn't cook it all the way because we still have a few things to put in here. So I'm going to put about a medium to large onion in here. And we're going to cook this a little bit until it starts becoming translucent. So we have about a pound of mushrooms. What I did is I sliced it and then I cut those slices in half just because these were really big mushrooms. So if you have smaller mushrooms, you really don't need to do that. And we're going to saute this down. So the mushrooms gave off a little bit of liquid that they always do, and I just took a spoon with a bowl and I just got a little bit of that out of there. I actually got a whole cup of liquid out of there. My mushrooms were really giving it up. I have like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic that I'm going to put in here. Give us a little of that flavor. And we'll just saute that a little bit. So I have a pound of spaghetti here, and we're just going to pretty much take our spaghetti and we're going to break it in half because it won't fit in the pot otherwise. And we're going to throw our spaghetti in. I can't break a whole pound all at once. Eric probably could. Okay, so we're going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano in here. Yum, yum. That's 1 can. And then we're going to add a can of spaghetti sauce. I love this Wegmans tomato basil. This is 24-ounce jar. And we're just going to go ahead and pour that in. This is a 1-pot meal. Then I have some Italian seasoning. This is Tuscan Sunset from Penzeys. And I'm going to add a teaspoon or so. I love this stuff. So I'm going to put a little bit of sugar. I'm going to put maybe like a tablespoon. That's just because I like to cut the acidity. And we have our jar of tomato sauce, our pasta sauce. I filled the entire jar full of water, and we're just going to pour that in here. You're going to want to put it sort of around the outside. You want that water to get down to the bottom. Yum, yum. And you don't like totally need to stir it. And we're gonna go ahead and put the lid back on the Instant Pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it on manual. Then I'm gonna adjust the time down to 8 minutes. You just have to judge. It'll depend on every situation. I've cooked it 7-8 minutes. It usually cooks pretty good. It's going to go on, and it's going to come to pressure. We are going to let it come to pressure, cook it 8 minutes, and when it's done, we're going to leave it to naturally release for about 5 minutes, and then we will release the remaining amount of pressure. Okay, we have 1 minute left, so the cooker should switch over to keep warm mode, and we are going to let it naturally release for about 5 minutes. And now we're going to let it naturally release. After 5 minutes, we'll release the rest of the pressure. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and vent this. Woo! There's a little bit left in there. And when it's done and fully, the pressures come out, that little thing there will drop. Is it gonna drop? There we go. That was a forced drop. Okay, so we cooked it for 8 minutes. We let it sit, naturally release for 5. Then we release the rest of the pressure out of there. Taking the lid off. Oh, yeah. We got spaghetti. Yeah. Woohoo! Look at that. Mm-hmm. Now that's what I call spaghetti dinner. Let's serve this up. I got a little bowl here, and we're gonna give us a little serving of spaghetti. Wow. This is one pot spaghetti, guys. In the Instant Pot. Look at that. That looks fabulous. Give us a little bit of tomato, mushroom. Ooh. A little bit of more mushroom. Look at that. That looks delicious. Now let's take a taste. So guys, we have a delicious spaghetti dinner done in the Instant Pot. Come to pressure, 8 minutes, 5 minutes for a natural release, and then we manually release the pressure out, and we have this. I say this is a winner. Let's give it the official taste test. You got to spin the noodles, right? Perfectly cooked. Absolutely perfectly cooked, al dente. This spaghetti is like the Sam's Club house brand. So it was great at 8 minutes. It may be different depending on your brand of spaghetti. But go anywhere 7 to 9, I would say. Delicious. And putting the can of tomatoes in there gives you these little chunks of tomato. Really, really good. This, my friends, is an Instant Pot winner. Simple spaghetti dinner. Quick and easy. You get it on your table and your family will love it. Enjoy. If you like this video, please subscribe below and leave me a comment and a like. Visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook at Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, I'm at Cookin' with Amy. Delicious. What? You gotta come in there with your,
Oh, if you must.
with your Elvis.
Amy's upset because I let my sideburns come down like to the bottom of my ears right here, right? I normally have them up here, but I turned 50 recently, right? I wouldn't know that, but I am. And so I decided as a midlife crisis, I'd grow it a little longer. And she's freaking out over it.
Cut 'em.
But what's that got to do with spaghetti? Nothing. Oh, my darling Clementine. I think Amy can cook spaghetti and omelets and pancakes. You can cook 2 things, right? Now 3?
Now 3.
Hey! Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winter, winter spaghetti dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it up, Chuck. You ain't getting none of my spaghetti.
I'm sorry.
Ah! Whoops! Spaghetti down the shirt.
Let out the steam. Do-do-do-do. Let out the steam. Do-do-do.
Stop!
Let the steam. It smells yummy.
Be quiet.
Eating some spaghetti. Action.
This stuff is not good until I say it's good. I give it my 2 thumbs up. Yay.